Yeah. Hello, hello. It's drop day.
Yeah!
Whoop, whoop.
Here to do it. So excited.
Welcome, John. We're so happy to have you.
So good to be here. Nice to see you guys. Yeah. Hey, Chris. Nice to see you.
Cheers.
Like the guitar in the background.
Thanks. It's mostly for show. Don't tell
Yeah.
anybody.
Yeah. I have
live?
wood.
Oh, nice. A primary instrument of yours, I'm sure.
It's the core of every track.
Yeah, exactly. It's usually me banging my head against the wood when I'm working on my own music. Oh, super cool. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, John. How are you doing today?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm just outside of London, and had a good day. Just kind of getting geared up for this, really. Yeah, it's been a nice kind of little thing to keep the brain awake and kind of focused. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So can you, okay, first of all, anybody who's listening in, come say hi in the chat. We want to know that you're here. Hello, hello. I see some people are watching. We don't know who you are.
Secret viewers.
Come on in.
Expose yourself.
So John, tell us about your connection with Iboga. How long have you been working with them, and how'd you get involved with the this particular drop on Record Shop?
So it's actually it's a long story of not too long, but we've so Emok Michael, who runs Iboga, we've been friends for probably, I'd say 15 years or so. I have a project which it's a project called Flip Flop, which not many people know about because it kind of, I don't know, it originally sat in the psytrance world, which kind of obviously kind of fits into the kind of Iboga progressive psytrance kind of crossover world. But through years of gigging, we would spend a lot of time at festivals, just on this little weird circuit together, where we'd be all around the world, kind of talking together. So Michael and I, we kind of go way back in that sense. I kind of slowed down on the Flip Flop project, even though we kind of revved it up and really did a big few releases on Mousetrap a few years ago, which is a bit random. Whole different story. Ended up when you slow 145 BPM music down to 130. Mousetrap won it. Anyway, I've released a few little bits of my techno project, which is the stuff which I kind of focus on now on Iboga. And Michael and I obviously we're in constant communication, and I've been pretty deep in the NFT space for the last couple of years, just kind of wormhole after wormhole and burnout after burnout and popping up and down and seeing where the rabbit hole goes. And anyway, Michael and I were chatting, and it turned out he'd been doing exactly the same thing. So it was a perfect kind of meeting of minds, and we kind of we just he was pumped, really excited about Record Shop. It got me totally. It was I've been. At this stage, I'm open, to what's out there, really, in terms of seeing what's doing. I'm fascinated by the NFT space for the ability to do things by yourself. For the kind of the whatever the word is. I forgot what the word is, but you're kind of you're the control you have. But at the same time, there's platforms who want to kind of help with the process, and kind of you can attract more people and make it more of an interesting experience. Then that's kind of I'm all up for that. So I was pretty excited to hear about it, and that's how I kind of jumped to the opportunity, and here we are today.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We're so lucky to have go ahead, Lisa.
This isn't your first music NFT project that you've done. You've done one. Did you do that completely on your own, that you've done on OpenSea?
So I had a few. Almost prior to this, I had a few little offers from a few of the kind of the music kind of NFT companies to kind of do some collaborations with, and I have a kind of background in kind of graphic design and kind of motion graphics and digital artwork, which plays a large part of what I do as well. So I found it kind of very hard to kind of want to just it can be to my detriment, do everything yourself kind of like mentality. You can really lose a year when you realize you decide to do everything yourself. But anyway, but I did I created that kind of it's a music release. It's called, annoyingly, it's called Meta, which was Facebook decided to rebrand themselves 2 months after the drop, which was kind of annoying.
That sounds like a lawsuit to me.
Even though it's in, like, hands in the air, it's really not the most original name for a song in the NFT space. But
such pretty artwork.
I can So what's cool about the artwork, if you check it out now? So the way it works is that the main artwork comprises of 50 tiles, and each of those tiles is the NFT. So the idea was that collectively, you own part of the artwork, but individually you have your own piece of artwork that you can own individually, and that's unique to you. So that was the kind of the idea behind that. And yeah, it was a massive learning curve, and it's ongoing. It's what I'm learning about this. This isn't about, I really thought, unlike a music release where you kind of, it happens, it comes, and then when's the next release? It's very much, that word utility everyone keeps throwing at you, and like, where is it? Give it to me. And so it's kind of, but that's cool. It's like, what is it? It's not just about the music, which is good in one way, bad in another, but at the same time, it opens up doors to kind of think about new ways to kind of approach things.
Yeah, well, I think it's interesting. Like, it's kind of a perspective shift, I think, right? Like, it's like the fans are really wanting to be closer to the artist in this kind of space, right? They want those extra connections. They want those extra, like, events, and they're willing to pay quite a premium for it in a lot of cases, which is,
it's amazing.
It's so different, right?
It's for, there's sites like Patreon and all these, which, it's for someone like me, they're always there as like, I probably should have a Patreon site, but it's just always timing, and I just didn't do it or whatever. You're kind of like, and like, it's kind of what's the incentive is just another subscription service. But with, as you say, with NFTs and just a simple, it's a simple tweak on the digital contract. Just that tiny little tweak on things just changes everything, and it's like a complete reality shift in terms of ownership, in terms of like, okay, great, well, now this really means something. Let's do this. This is so cool, as opposed to just kind of, okay, sign up for another subscription company who then going to do this. This is like, hey, right, well, I can, this just totally, this is the missing cog in the whole thing. So that's why it's so exciting. And I just want to kind of, it's just like this again. It's just like that kind of it's exciting, which is great. Yeah, it's fun.
Like, sky's the limit, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which is bad. Which is also really which is also intense.
Very intimidating, right? I could do anything, but I could do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta start small and build, and then keep chugging away and not get too as you say, you definitely, again, these phrases, these terms, burnout and they hit hard, and just like anything, any creative, like anything that you find yourself obsessed with, you hit it hard, then you just go, but you've got to get back in there and re-enter and work out a way of just not doing it so intensely.
Because you're describing exactly the feeling I know very, very well. I'm just thinking back to when I first signed on with Record Shop, and I was pretty new to NFTs. Like, I've been dabbling in crypto already. It's just like so much to learn, especially when you're looking at Ethereum based stuff, right? It's just like we were talking about in the green room earlier, just got to learn your MetaMask and keep up with your seed phrase, hide it somewhere, all this other stuff. It's just yeah.
I mean, that's what's so exciting about as I keep trying to kind of express when I'm talking to people, especially people who are buying these these random collectibles, not random collectibles, but random NFTs. It's just I'm experimenting too. Hey, we're kind of doing this together in a fun way. It's like, hey, let's just try this out. I mean, we can go and buy some music on Beatport. Cool, let's do it. Fun. Hey, we've done that. We've been doing that. But that's whatever. Let's try something different, because it's we all there's a lot of there's an element of fun about this, which is also really important.
Mm-hmm. So we're coming close on the countdown there.
About a minute left.
Oh my goodness.
Well, and we're talking about how complicated it can be to get into NFTs, but and I always say this, one of the things that drew me to Record Shop as a user, because John, you don't know this, but I was a Record Shop user, a player for a few months before I joined the team. And the thing that really drew me to Record Shop was ease of access, because I could purchase with a credit card. At that point, I had just set up, I think, my Coinbase wallet. I hadn't set up MetaMask or any other things yet, and I was still trying to like understand that side of it. But then Record Shop came along, and it was such a simple tool comparatively. So that really, really, really excited me, and was a huge reason I wanted to pursue a career here and to like actually dig into it. Just because to me, it's clearly part of Record Shop's mission is to make it available to your average music listener, your music fan, not just those who are crypto savvy. So
no, 100%.
Really like that.
Yeah, and I can totally agree with that. I mean, it's a much easier, at the end of the day, it's a transaction of people buying something that they like or collecting something, and it's I sent out a news for my last NFT drop. I sent a newsletter out. My mother's my biggest fan, and she sent me a little message being like, how do I sign up for MetaMask? And I was like, oh God. I was like, and I wasn't like, it was just like, where does one begin? And I'm sure she would have worked it out, to give her credit, but she would have put her heart into it and done it. But it's this is obviously the diehard. It's a funny one. The diehard crypto fans will be like, it's we're using credit cards, we're using debit cards. There's that kind of crossover. But for ease of use and getting things moving and getting to the space, I think it's the perfect segue. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I just bought a couple packs.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm pulling out my credit card right now.
I got 2 while you were explaining how hopeless your mom is. So no. Rick said they just grabbed 2 packs to start as well.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, I am excited. I really like take a peek into them before we go live, but I haven't really had a chance to do that yet. So I'm excited to take a peek. I hope I get I think you have 2 cards in this drop, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
We've got an artist card, and what's really cool with all the artist cards for this drop, their mint counts are pretty low, so they're only going to be, every artist card will only be minted to 70.
Very cool.
Which is really nice. You're likely to get a rare one if you get one of those. The label cards are all rares, only minted to 10 each, and there's 3 label cards: Iboga Tech, 3000 Grad, and Sofa Beats. So fingers crossed that I get one of those.
Yeah, can only hope. It's that. Buy more. Yeah. Exciting. Well, they look dope. I love the way. I love the way. It's all. I'm easily excited. But I love the way those little things flip around.
It's cool, I know. Right? The little animation is just like such a little detail, but like it just really kind of gives it that tangibility. I feel like.
Yeah. That's good. You want it.
You want it. What do we get?
All right.
So 3 cards, pack of 3.
Let's see. Ooh, Captain Hook.
Nice. Captain Hook's so good.
Yeah, we got to meet him at our Christmas party. Oh, I wonder
super cool.
These are.
Yeah.
Oh, too cool.
What?
And it looks like it's the full track.
Oh my gosh. With the visualizer? That's awesome. Wow.
Sweet.
Awesome.
That is super cool. John, have you met Captain Hook?
I have actually. Yeah, I've actually done this isn't a plug. I've just finished working on a remix for him for his upcoming kind of big album, which is going on vinyl. So we've been, which is kind of cool because I think there's not many kind of techno artists remixing kind of more of the psytrance stuff. So it was nice to get his parts to work with, which is kind of cool.
Sick. Is it a vinyl only release?
I doubt it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure. There's not many Psytrance fans with
Yeah, it makes sense.
vinyl players. I'll probably be reprimanded for that. No, I'm sure it's full DSP Spectrum stuff.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
But cool. But has, which is essential now, the NFT blockchain kind of element to it, which is I know Michael is working on, so it's going to be exciting.
Yes, super cool.
I just remembered right now, we are giving away packs, of course, today. So fill out the form that I just posted into the comment here. If you're listening, you just need to throw in your record shop email, and we'll draw towards the end of the stream. All right, now open the next one.
Oh, wow.
Look what I got.
Nice.
Perfect.
There it is. Yeah, that's
there
perfect
it
time.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was gonna get awkward.
now you can plug, John.
Yeah. I think that's a really good song. No.
Well, let me
Hello.
get.
This is
I'll
the
play the
best
whole
song
video
in the
for 2
pack
minutes.
by far.
That's a hilarious place to pause.
Yeah, you never get it to pause on like a nice when you're just like sitting there all nice.
Exceptionally white teeth.
Does it help that you do it in black and white?
Yeah, exactly.
There's no other
I do that to bring out my teeth. I'm joking.
So I saw you posting about time and mode. Do you want to tell us a little bit about these tracks and some of the inspiration behind them?
100%. Yeah. So time. Yeah, it's funny when I started at the beginning. I started at kind of the beginning of right at the beginning of the pandemic. Right before things were kind of going south in terms of Corona, and then kind of parked it for a little bit, and then I've kind of been dabbling and going back into it. Anyhow, finally finished the guy kind of recently, which is really nice, and managed to test it out. I kind of put the finishing touches on it kind of quite recently actually. I did a really cool gig in South Africa, and it was that kind of it's weird releasing. I find it a little bit weird releasing music when you haven't played it out at least once, kind of thing, just to kind of hear some sort of like, does this sound good or bad, or like what needs tweaking. So I kind of had a good show at a festival called Origin Festival. Finished it and got it ready for this. So yeah, it was a nice kind of it's on this kind of full circle of pre-pandemic, seeing the kind of the ups and downs of that, and then got it out in NFT format, which is kind of we've gone into kind of new realms of this track, which is cool. So but yeah, this is obviously a little bit more kind of up tempo kind of dance floor track. Obviously, it's not super hard. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a vibe. I like the breakdown kind of things drove off a bit. And then mode is kind of completely different. It's about a year and a half ago, released an album called Azrael, which was right at the beginning of the pandemic, and it was kind of very much I don't know. It was clubs were, everything had stopped. There were no dance floors. That's just cynic. So it was an album that was kind of exploring kind of music without any beats, any drums, and mode is one of these kind of tracks. It's a kind of modular synth soundscape, kind of pulsing rhythm, kind of weird mess to get lost in. That's hopefully a beautiful mess. It's just, I say time is your kind of more let's play in a club. Mode is let's just kind of mong out, have a listen. But yeah, no, I love it. Time's a vibe. I was searching for a vocal for it for a while, and I couldn't find one, and it kind of it's I can kind of hear this little person saying time in it. Kind of pops up every once in a while. But yeah, and it's a vibe.
That's super cool.
It's fun.
It is a vibe. I'm really curious to hear mode as well. The way you
I set it up to
really
play it next. You should play next.
Awesome.
Fingers crossed. But Bonnie over here in the comments, just before you said that it was a continuation from Azrael, they had said, "Oh, it feels that's how it feels." So
It feels like a continuation. Love
Oh,
it.
nice. If that's Bonnie, I know, but I think if that's Bonnie, yeah, B. Nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
awesome.
B.
Nice to just be. Yeah, what a champion of cool music she is. Nice to have her here.
Yeah.
Really.
I think that was a really cool perspective you had about you know, making sure you try a track out live first, right? Like, so are you looking for like crowd reaction or like how it sounds in the club or how it feels when you're playing it live? Like, I'm just trying to gauge like what you're looking for when you do that.
Often it's I'd say a combination of all, but usually it's like a mix
okay.
thing. Like I mean, probably more like it's like I kind of like when I'm in the studio, I kind of know what like I'm like, you know, it's like I know what it's gonna do on the dance floor. Hopefully, that fingers crossed. That's like kind of what it's like. It's like, you know, you have that little bit of experience to go. This guy is gonna fucking rock it. But then at the same time, you want to make sure that idea is actually comes across, and it's not just a bit of a flop. Like I definitely had a few tracks that I released during the last. I stopped releasing music during this whole Corona situation just because it was just felt weird, but. I did a few remixes and those kind of got put out during it, and subsequently played those out since, and it's like, God, I would have really tweaked that differently because I just didn't hear it really loud, and that was, I don't know whether it's just my, I mean, they sound fine to everyone else probably, but I would have definitely tweaked them. So for me, it's usually like, it's a mixed thing, you know, obviously a crowd thing, like, but I mean, I think you get better at like, yeah, I like, you know, it's just like, right, what could you make to just make this thing really deliver in a better way?
That's really cool. I love that. That's great perspective. Love it.
There's another card here. Look at that.
one more card.
One
Rescat in the
last
comments just
card.
said that they just got your artist card, John.
Okay.
On the artist card, after John leaves us today, we're going to be playing a set from John, and it's actually the set that's on the artist card. He's added some visualizers. Ooh, Astral Fusion says some people are pulling number ones and rares. We should go check out Discord after. All right, what did I get here on my last card? What is this card? It looks so cool.
What?
It's nice to have by Atmos. He's a good man.
Atmos, nice. Wicked. That looks wild.
That's a happy face right there. Wow.
That is a happy face.
Atmos is an absolute legend. This guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's I mean, he's.
Whoa.
Really loud.
Yeah, I think the volume resets.
Oh,
Perfect.
That's interesting.
There's mode.
Right.
Yeah, so mode it's a real modular kind of, as I say, kind of a wave of. Doesn't really do much, but it does a lot of time. Which is kind of nice. No, just saying, Atmos is a lovely human being.
That's awesome. How so?
He's just been around a while. No, sorry, I mean, if I'd say part of my musical journey began in 96, 97, and I'd say one song that really, I mean, it's become his cliche like festival track that he has to play, a track called Klein Aber Doctor. I'd say, year 2000, 1999 was such a forward-thinking original song. It's this kind of early, very not Scandinavian, but kind of early progressive, very percussive trance. Very minimal, very cool, nothing cheesy, just super dance floor, super cool, and I know, just one of my favorite songs of all time. Even though now again it's a super cliche track, but and over the years I now know the guy, and we haven't seen him for a couple of years, but it's funny when you get obsessed by someone's music or song, and then you meet them, and then you become friends. It's that fun little journey.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
The cycle repeats.
Exactly, and rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
All right, I got.
It's good to hear mode. I like it. That's how it's good. Again, it's nice to put this together for this drop.
Yeah.
I feel like it fits this little chat really well too. I'm loving it.
Yeah, it's very much like.
Yeah.
Welcome to the end of Starlink.
Love it. All right, I'm gonna open my next pack.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And then I think, John, you've got one to open, and we can give away the contents of the one that John opens to those who are here. So make sure you fill out that Google form. So if you want to get yours ready while I open mine up.
Boom!
Ooh, a moment.
20-year anniversary.
So jealous I wasn't here. It looks so fun.
Well, because I think Iboga is coming up on their 25th anniversary, if I remember from my interview with Mikhail, Emo.
Yep. Yo, that looks so fun.
Oh, is this the one with the projection mapping?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, he was telling us about that. Like, there's like a little veil in the front.
Cool.
Yeah.
Damn. Excellent. Good
Awesome.
stuff. Good stuff.
Ooh, nice. Ace Ventura, number 41. I saw in chat someone else pulled a number 41.
Yeah, it was the John Monkman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
41 is our lucky number today.
Oh, really? Good stuff. More
Yeah.
Yo.
We got an exclusive set.
Set.
Nice.
It's an hour and a half.
Jeez.
I know what I'm listening to this afternoon.
Get through the day.
Well, after we listen to John's set, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Here,
of
live.
course.
Hey!
Oh!
Oh, wait, is that
Royal
you
flush!
The Royal Flush. Bring it on.
Almost. No, I don't have the artist card yet. I'm gonna have to go get that for myself. Nice.
That's cool. That was a good.
Here comes again.
Wicked.
John Monkman
Yeah,
show,
so that's cool.
everyone.
That was from this recent, probably the first best show out of lockdown a few months back in just outside Cape Town. So
Wait,
killer vibes.
Is that the one where you road tested it? Were you just talking about earlier? This show here?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
so funny.
that's the first time it's
Oh,
doing its thing. So yeah, really,
wow, that makes
really
it
cool.
that much more special. And that's what, man. Yeah, go ahead.
I think you were just about to say the same thing. That's why I love doing these interviews and like getting to know you, and like I have been really lucky to get now some of your cards, and like every time I look at this now and go like, oh yeah, that time we were talking with John and like he told us about how he just road tested one of his tracks, and then I got that moment. So
that's perfect. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's what's so cool about this. Yeah.
Yeah, to me is what makes the moment style cards like so special. I wish we had more of them, honestly. We don't get a lot of moment style. So that was one thing I was really excited to see in this particular pack drop was like the moment style cards, because that's like really the most special part is these moments that people are at and they get to experience, you sharing, all your hard work and this brand new track in this moment where you're super excited to share it with people. And
100%, it's a different tweak on, you get it's just instead of just fluffing up on your Instagram feed, it's nice to have some kind of, because there are special moments that kind of get overlooked because there's so many of them flashing up at your face all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's nice to kind of make it a little bit more, a bit more special.
Yeah, special, like tangible. Yeah.
ResCat just says that they're loving your live mix on your artist card. So you better stay tuned. In about 30 minutes, we're gonna play that entire mix.
There's definitely, as I was saying, I've put a few. What's special about that mix is that it's all my music, which is obviously why it's great. I'm joking, but no, but I've put in a few kind of things that I've been working on over the last kind of couple of years that I haven't released yet, that aren't necessarily lined up for release. They're kind of just like putting them out there, which is kind of fun. So it's a kind of there's a few little unreleased gems in there, which is kind of cool as well, which is nice.
Yeah, I listened to it all yesterday, just like had to make sure it all sounded good. I can't wait for everybody to hear it because it's awesome, and I just can't wait. Just cannot wait. John, do you want to open up your pack?
Sure. Okay. So I'm here. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so should I do this one on the left? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, whichever one you want. 265. Let's see.
All right, folks. So those who are watching right now, we are going to give away the 3 cards that he opens now.
Okay.
So make sure you put your name into this Google form, and we are going to give away some of those cards.
So I'm going to click open here, yeah?
Yep.
Open! Do it.
Go, baby, go.
One more time.
Oh, yeah.
No marbles.
There it goes. Boom.
I love it.
Whoop,
All right, so these are 3 limited edition John Monkman originally owned collectibles from the Iboga and Friends drop.
And I'm gonna go for any one, right?
You can, I always open left to right, but you can open in any order you like.
You orderly, Lisa.
No, there's probably some psychological reason for that. Like I'm just saying, I was like, right, I'm going left, but then like, should I go middle? I don't know. I'm gonna go left.
Break it up. Break it up.
Oh,
you're not gonna do it. He's
Ooh.
Nice. Some Ground Part 2. Super cool. So let me pull this up a little bit.
Oh, you might not have shared your tab audio. We can't hear it.
Oh, fine. No, I was just gonna. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, no worries.
Here.
Cool.
Have you worked with Dylan Com?
I haven't. I haven't had the pleasure of it yet. No, I'm not. I haven't.
So okay, how? Because I know obviously you're connected with Iboga, but you haven't worked with everyone.
No. So yeah, so my background is with foremost with this one of my core projects called Flip Flop, and then but over the last 10 years I've really pushed it's kind of more my techno projects, but still maintain good friendships with Michael and Emok, with Emok and Banal and those guys, and Ace Ventura and all the original crew. So it's just more the OGs who I'm kind of close with in crypto chat, the OG crew. But
Okay.
Yeah, we're still close. I'm working on a few remixes at the moment for some of the artists, which I'm quite excited about. Again, I mentioned the Captain Hook one, and then one that I can't say because I haven't finished it yet, and I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it until I've actually finished the track, because it's one of those remixes where I'm having kind of difficulties finishing it, which is it's bad at the moment, but I know it means that the end result will be even better because you've been through that pain of. You've been through the pain to come out the other end, so yes, an act on Iboga who I think are some real legends and some of the people writing some of the coolest music out there. So it's at the moment I'm kind of re-engaging with Iboga from say more the techno kind of scene, but kind of whilst understanding its roots in the kind of the more the progressive and psy kind of world. So it's a nice reunion at the moment.
Exciting. Can't wait to see what comes of it. Yeah.
All right, let's get on to card number 2.
Okay.
Got 2 more left.
Sorry to get my screen back. Okay, where do you go? God, it really is like,
break the mold. You can do it.
This is blackjack, isn't it? This is that's my kind of card. Damn it.
I'm so excited for somebody to get this. Like
that's so good.
Get the John Monkman card from John Monkman. That's pretty sick.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Number 151. That's good. If you add those up, it turns to 7, which is my lucky number, which is probably everyone's lucky number. But that's cool. Wicked. Awesome.
Love it.
Oh my gosh, I want to be there. It's rainy out here today. That sunshine looks really nice.
that was absolute pure bliss. It was actually my first time in Cape Town, first time in South Africa.
Oh, cool.
And it was the first festival out of COVID where there was no masks, no mention of this the situation. So it's funny. It's only when we were leaving the festival, we were all in this kind of this like bubble glowing of after having 3 days of just such a great time, and we kind of went to a shop and they're like, "Masks on, please." It's like, what? Why? Oh God, shit! God, goddamn
Oh yeah,
global.
there's this
goddamn-
thing happening.
There's a goddamn global pandemic happening right now. God,
All right.
God damn it.
Right.
Anyway, so it was yeah, so that was a special little glimmer of hope in this world, which was so lovely. Yeah. So should we open this third guy?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let her rip.
Number 1, let's go.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice. This is by MVMV. Cool. So I MVMV guys, Martin Weiss and Banal, who's the other founder of Iboga.
Oh, it's Banal. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. God, he'll probably smack me down here. It's their initials, I think. MB.
Oh, yeah, Michael Banal.
Michael Banal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely these guys are making some great crossover kind of progressive techno infused music. So yeah, super cool. I think they got their vibe down. So yeah, it's exciting to see this card. I wonder. I'm intrigued to see what they've put out because they're a good production outfit who to reference for production and music. So super cool.
Oh, that's
Wicked.
awesome.
Yeah, cool. I'm glad I got them.
All right, give me 1 sec. Why don't we draw right now for everybody who's on right now? Should we do give away each card individually, or what do we want to do?
I think that's a bit more fun, right? Everyone,
I like that. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Get a John Monkman card.
How do can we choose who we give it to? How does that work?
Yeah, so let me share my screen. I'm gonna get a wheel up here.
Cool.
How do I share this screen?
Should I go off? Should I go off the Twitch? Yeah, cool, sweet. Yeah.
Trying to make it easy for you. All right.
You're making it smooth. It's good.
She's got to be the producer. She's got to be the host.
I used this app the other day. It's classic.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a good one. It's the best one I've seen, at least so far.
The simple things in life are really damn fun.
We used to do something that was a lot more fun, but Lisa stole all my thunder, so now we just got
they used
wheels.
to play this video game of marble races. It was not my favorite. Chris, one day I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Not my favorite. But today we got a bit of a tight schedule because we want to make sure John can get off in the next 20 minutes or so.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna spin 3 times. So the first card was, I'm trying to remember. Okay, now we're going to do Subground Part 2.
Yeah, Subground. Yeah.
All right.
Then it's John Monkman, and then the MVMB card.
Perfect. All right. Subground Part 2. Ooh.
Oh, robbed. Nice work, too. Yeah. Nicholas got robbed of that one.
Oh, Gaff, you are in here twice. Right now it's time? No. Yes? No.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, this is the time limit.
I should have logged in and got in on this wheel.
I want to keep my own moments.
Yeah.
You can keep
They're mine.
They're
my moments.
Christine. Nice. I don't know if I saw Christine in chat.
Yeah, I don't remember that name. Congratulations. All right, last but most certainly not least, this will be for the MB.
Ooh, DC Sneeze.
DC Sneeze.
Nice.
That was going to change its mind. Nice. All right, y'all are all still eligible for some pack giveaways later.
Boom.
But congrats. We'll drop those off after the stream.
For sure.
A little cheeky Insta story there.
For sure. let them know we're here. Yeah. So it's up to you, John. You want to keep your other pack? You're more than welcome to. I know you got 2 right now.
Do you want me to? Oh, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to open up or should?
No, you should keep one for yourself. It's you.
Yeah. Fun. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'll do
enjoy
it. Afterwards, I'll give it a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
And then once you verify your account, you can actually gift the collectibles too. If you've got your own fans you want to give them to, or you want to do some of your own giveaways. So
Super cool. Okay, no, definitely.
Yeah.
That's a love idea. Yeah, no, I need to late to the game with a little verification.
Yeah. Sweet.
All right, I'm gonna drop the giveaway form again. So again, if you did just win, you're still eligible to win later. We're gonna give away some packs in like 10 minutes. We're also, John gave us, well, the set that's on his artist card, we're gonna be playing that in about 15 minutes. John, can you tell us a little bit of your, like, what are your musical inspirations? What do you, yeah, I guess as a starting point.
Such a big question.
Easy,
someone
right?
asked me the other day, and I just failed and just said I don't know. But I mean, I think I kind of, you know, where it all began. Who knows where that was? But I'd say, you know, in an easy way, the dance music that I originally drawn to was this kind of early UK's underground psychedelic progressive sound. Labels like Flying Rhino, again, these are kind of like labels that fit, you know, you had that Atmos and that kind of world, but then that's kind of in terms of kind of dance floor rhythm vibe. Like I was always, you know, I love the dance floor is where it's at. You know, that's the main purpose of this music, is to get people moving. I'm just not really interested in that and really anything else. You know, that is the focus fundamentally. Obviously, I have to do a lot of other things these days as an artist to make things happen. But fundamentally, that's my goal. That's it. That's the passion. That's the love. So. But in terms of yeah, I mean, I have this battle where I often say my favorite artist in the world is Aphex Twin, but often my music doesn't really sound like Aphex Twin, which kind of annoys me, because I kind of feel like, hey, well, if he's my biggest influence, why doesn't it sound like Aphex Twin? but in terms of like someone who inspires me continually is I dig deep into his music, just because it's always forever creative and original as artistically and just musically. I just, you know, it's one of those people I just listen to a lot of still, and I just still you know, I don't have that sense of knowing what's going on. I just this kind of listening as opposed to kind of dissecting. So Aphex Twin in terms of sound design and just kind of originality. But in terms of vibe, I'd say this kind of early 2000 underground kind of progressive techno kind of sound, very percussive, less, you know, I've always had a bit of an issue with melody. Too much melody in music kind of weirds me out a little bit. I kind of try and skirt the line of adding melody, not adding melody. Sometimes I mess it up and don't add enough, and you know, I'm playing that and I can hear that it obviously needs something on top, but everything I threw at it was a little bit cheesy, so I kind of took it off and just left it as it was. Just more of a kind of a drum track with a cool kind of you know, not a very memorable hook, but a cool vibe. I'd say Aphex Twin is probably like someone who I just still adore, not in a cliche way, but just in a true way. So that's kind of sad, but kind of answer that, but not really.
No.
I could go a lot deeper and kind of really pull out. I can really pull out some names, but you know, that's a good place. It's a good place to kind of stop, I guess.
It's interesting, like the point you make about Aphex Twin, right? Like I've got so many, or it's probably like a couple that are like the people I really like look up to, and like I really like admire their sound. And it's like, how come I don't sound more like them if that's the case, you know? And I think I've intentionally never gone back to try and do what you said, like really dissect it and see how to make that sound, because I also don't want to lose myself trying to be more like, or like.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think you know, we missed the boat in that situation. If you were, you know, you were back then, it was, you know, then it was the people. The follow-on from that was, you know, Warp Records, Square Pusher, and you know, you're suddenly okay. It's like, it's kind of like Aphex Twin, but it's a little bit different, and it's just like, I mean, we're probably now so far away from it that people don't even know who Aphex Twin was. So you could probably start making Aphex Twin, and people wouldn't
Could do it
think
again.
you're the freshest guy in town, so you'd be fine. But it's more for I think the sensibility in terms of just sound and I hate that word, juxtaposition of like cool melody with something intense, or just interesting sound design with something there's a real I think people often, if you say Aphex Twin, people think it's just some like intense machine that's just unbearable, but it's actually beautiful. It's this it can be a light melody with just something hard as fuck. It's like that's the constant question for music, for me at least, is the light and the dark, that contrast. Where do you find that? And he does it well, so that's why I kind of always go back to it, just because it's just like, there it is.
Yeah.
Because someone else please present it to me, and I will listen to you. But I'm open if anyone on this thread on the chat wants to tell me where I should go to define this this kind of music that I'm seeking, which I don't know. I'm all ears, because I want to find it. Yeah, I was listening to that guy. Someone the other day was telling me I should listen to Arca. Arca.
I don't know Arca.
He's this ARCA, I think, Arca, and it turns out he's just like very eccentric. I think from Venezuela, definitely South America, producer. Turns out he's like been producing for like Kanye West and all these big rappers. And anyway, he makes really weird music. A lot of it's. I went down this rabbit hole, and it was fascinating, because a lot of it was just really not. It was that fine line where you can work out whether it was just really bad or whether it was genius.
Yeah.
Some of them were, I was just like, no, I really like the fact I just did not know what was going on, and that's very rare in this day and age where everything is so genreified. And I hate the fact that on the levels that I can put my music in a space. It's horrible. It's just so that's the annoying thing. But I think that's the question: is finding things where you just don't understand what's going on, and it's more fun for the brain, I think.
Yeah, making it compelling at the same time.
Yeah, imagination role.
So I looked it up. Looks like Arca's Venezuelan musician.
That's right.
A few different tracks. 2017, 2020. Cool.
I wouldn't suggest people go now and say this is like the best thing since sliced bread, but I found him kind of interesting. Is like there's a certain songs on his SoundCloud that was like, ooh, what is that? And that was like, it wasn't like, ooh, what is that? Oh, it's an intense trap song. It was like, it's like, oh, what is that? It's like, just stuff going on, which was kind of fun.
Now I'm curious. I'm saving this one for later too.
We got a big playlist for later today.
It's gonna be a long day.
I guess ResCat is familiar, and ResCat also I think was recommending, when you're asking for any recommendations, Blank Mass.
FSOL. Just
looking
at the chat.
Yeah, just looking in the chat. I think some people have recommended some other
cool.
things for you to look up.
Sweet. Sorry, I
ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, thank you so much. Sorry, I was ignoring the chat. Bad job.
Yeah,
we got you covered.
I was moving between screens. I was, one level I'm a technology machine. The other side is like, sweet. And I will check. I'll go back into that as a little resource. Awesome.
Well, John, and something you might want to do is check out our Discord and log in sometime. I know later you gotta put your son to bed, but maybe later tonight. Our community is so awesome. You ask this type of question. Hey guys, you have any recommendations for this type of music for me to check out? They are gonna give you some recommendations. So
I'll do that 100%. No, it's a shameless plug. Not even a plug, but if anyone listening now wants to, I've started a Discord channel which is kind of focused on music production and general cool stuff. Hopefully, all around kind of electronic music. It's called MetaMonk. You can, if you go to my Instagram or Twitter handles. You should find a link somewhere. But so I'm totally into it. And I've been hanging out in your Discord channel, loitering around, and as I'd love to come in and hear people's ideas or suggestions, because I'm totally up for it. You know, I think the great thing about forums or whatever social media, music comes from sharing music, and that's we would be nothing without people giving us the music that we listen to. It's when you track those journeys back to how you ended up listening to a certain song, it's hilarious. I do it often. It'll come down to one person, like, really? That's the reason I do what I do now? It's because of you? Wow, it's amazing. It's so random. So I'm all ears.
Super cool.
All right, I'm gonna post the giveaway. Ah! Oh shit! Not what I meant to do. How do I delete this? What is my problem?
I'll take care of it, Lisa.
Thank you. That's what I get for thinking the thing I copy pasted last was gonna stay in my. That was what I wanted to copy paste. All right, one more chance to fill out that Google form for our last giveaway. We're going to be giving away an Iboga and Friends pack, so you can get your own.
Sorry, some music's making me.
All right, let's go. One more. All right. I think I just have a couple more to add here. Sorry for the delay, fam. That was not at all what I meant to do.
What did you do by mistake?
Copy pasted the wrong thing into the chat. Unfortunately,
Gave away the whole drop.
Emails. Thank you, Chris, for taking care of that for me.
Trying to.
I know. I don't know how to do this. All right. I'm going to do the giveaway while
I'll keep looking.
Fixes my stuff.
Yeah.
Very sorry, fam. All right. And get some. All right. That is what I need.
What are we listening to now?
Some background music. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out a way to do a nice a way to bring in the content from the packs.
Oh, yeah.
And my Google Doc just seems to not want to work right now. John, how was the process of, because this isn't your first NFT, so how was it preparing your content for Record Shop compared to when you did it for Meta? Was Meta all on your own? Did you have support with that?
Meta's all by it was a little bit different. There was no video content required. It was all graphical and audio, so it was a little bit different. No, it was fun. I think now we're in this world of creating content. It was something I'm kind of getting better at. Definitely not pro at, but I think in terms of the process, it was good. It was nice. It's nice to be able to make little. Once you've on your 57th take, once you've managed to say your name right and got what you wanted to say out, it's a nice thing to have after as a thing. So yeah, it's been a nice process, and it's one of those things that it was when you have to make a bunch of stuff. Obviously, your immediate reaction is, oh god. but you do it, and it's, you look at the final product, and you're always really happy. So it's been it's been a satisfying thing, and rewarding to have it all, to have it out now, 100%.
All right. Let's get ready for our giveaway.
Yeah, let's do some more giveaways. What's up, Carna Snipes? Thanks for dropping in. Cheers.
I'm having some issues with Google Docs today.
Oh.
We are not happy with each other. Or the spin wheel.
It's definitely not ideal.
Everything is mad at Lisa. All right. Working on it, fam. Restarting it. Why? Why are you doing this to me? She's under stress. And so getting the OGAF in is what's stressing me out right now. All right, there's some blank spots. I don't know how to fix it right now. I figure more important to get the wheel up. Here we go. The fam's never mad at me, Lisa. Okay, I'm holding on to that for the next time that you are mad. Coming after you, Phileas. See, there's blank spots. I don't know why. There's no reason. But I think I got my OGAF in there twice.
Nice.
Hopefully not 3 times. If you did, even better day to be OGAF.
If it's blank, I'll just hold it in custody for the time being.
Okay. All right. So we are going to spin for a Iboga and Friends unopened pack that will drop to you. And I know, John, you got to run soon to go take care of your fam.
Mhm.
So we'll get your set started up in just a few moments.
No worries. No worries.
Oh, phew. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Phileas. I was gonna say it was probably good. Good karma for Phileas for saying nice things to me, but it's Firestarter today.
Twisted Firestarter.
Yeah. Love the name.
That's great.
Congrats, Firestarter. Good thing you came in. All right, John.
No.
It's got to be a Prodigy reference, right? It's the only way.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right,
Well-
John. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Next up, we've got about an hour set that John put together just for us, and you did all the visualizer as well.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's a bit of a yeah, I did. Yeah, this is kind of I rehashed a few old ones, put new ones together, but it's all stuff I was kind of stuff I'm working on for my live show. So it's kind of, if you come to my live set, I usually have these things kind of doing their thing. It's not quite as impactful when it's on just a screen, but yeah, stuff I've been working on, kind of using kind of some plugins that kind of react to the sound and kind of it's kind of audio frequency responsive artwork, kind of. So some are better than others on this journey, but yeah, it's definitely something I'm working on. I'm quite happy with. So yeah, tuck in.
Yeah, so this is what you'll hear on his exclusive artist card, only on Record Shop. So everybody enjoy. I'll see you at the end of the hour. Thank you, John, so much for coming and hanging out and doing a drop party with us.
It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. What a lovely way to spend the evening. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the drop. Let's see where it goes. I'm excited.
Yeah.
For sure. Awesome. Thanks so much, John. Chat soon.
Yeah.
Big love.
What an excellent stream. Thank you so much, John Monkman, for that amazing track, that amazing set. Again, you can get that track on our drop that was on today. Currently, there are still some packs available, so you can still get some and try to get your John Monkman artist card so you can get that set and own it for yourself. We are going to go and let's hit up someone else on Twitch. Go raid. We're going to hit up our friends. See Jerome Pitch. Go support some of our trans fam. All right, guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy drop day. Here we go.